With each passing hour, the fate of American hostages held by Hamas becomes more grim as the death toll of Americans killed has now risen to 22.
Laura Aguirre has the latest on the war, and we have to warn you, there are details and images that some viewers may find disturbing.
My commitment to Israel's security and the safety of the Jewish people is unshakable.
A commitment made stronger as escalating reports of atrocities against civilians in Israel emerge.
We've never seen such savagery in the history of the state. And they're even worse than ISIS.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sharing that comparison with President Joe Biden in a call Tuesday. In the hours since, new discoveries of Hamas's brutality have come to light.
Murdering civilians, children, women, dragging a Holocaust survivor in a wheelchair across the border.
Israeli officials say that in at least one village, infants and toddlers were found decapitated, claims that Hamas denies.
These images and the depravity of Hamas has got to be addressed. They've got to be neutralized.
The reports worsening the fears of those who have loved ones being held hostage by the militant group.
This is a very crucial moment. We have no time to think about the dead.
It is Hamas that needs to listen very, very carefully, because if they want to come out in any way or form of this conflict alive, they need to release those people immediately.
For now, Israel is amassing troops and preparing for a ground offensive in Gaza.
The ramifications of this strategic attack against Israel is a game changer, and we need to change the rules of this game.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
With reports detailing violence in Israel and Gaza dominating social media and the news, health experts say the traumatic events can cause a heightened sense of stress and anxiety, especially among children. Licensed therapist Jody Baumstein says young children who have not been exposed to reports of the violence, there's no need to talk to them about it. But for older kids who've heard about or seen violent things, she says it's time to be proactive. Baumstein says don't wait for them to come to you. Instead, talk to them. She also says it's okay to not have answers to their questions.
Really, that's not what they need. Kids don't need a script. They need you to be in it with them and let them know they're not alone in it.
Baumstein says to let your kids guide the conversation based on what's on their minds, then listen and offer ways to cope.
And as a reminder, the International Red Cross is asking for donations to help victims in Israel and along the Gaza Strip. If you are interested in helping, you can scan the QR code that we just put on your screen. It takes you to the As Seen On section of wishtv.com, and in there you will find a link to donate.